What's up, everybody? It's your boy Isaac Brown, back at it again with another Let's Play. Today we're going to be playing my personal coded game, Sand Sim, if you can consider it a game at all. Alright, let's get right into the meat and potatoes. Starting off, we have a quick overview of the Sand Simulator. This is going to just be a basic sand simulator. You can move around a cursor, drop sand, and it'll just behave in a sand-like way, make some sand piles. It'll be fun. So, moving on. The physics engine, the real heart of the beast, so to speak. This calculates positioning. That's its main job, as well as it handles spawning for user inputs. So the physics engine basically will iterate through each RAM slot. Once it encounters a sand particle, it will then calculate its next position based upon the sand that is located below it, whether that's below right, below left, and based upon that, it will move to its proper conditioning, or its proper spot, as if it were falling or stacking up. So the physics engine will do that. It'll take in, hey, there's sand here from the RAM, and then it will be like, okay, what do we do with this? What do we do with sand? After figuring out what it does with that sand, it goes, hey, RAM, what we actually want to do is we're going to write empty to its previous slot, and we're going to write a sand piece to a new space where that would be located below left, below, or below right. Or if it doesn't move at all, it'll just write sand to itself and then continue moving on. The dual port RAM is actually a one-dimensional array. It's a packed one-dimensional array, so it's 32,768 words that are 2 bits wide. And this means that we also have to calculate the position based off of our chosen screen width multiplied by our row number, and then we add on our X position on top of that to get our RAM position. Visualizer goes about the same way. It takes in its XY color from the visual driver, and then it goes, hey RAM, what is at this address? It'll then get read out. Visualizer will be like, hey, I know what that is. That's either empty space or that's a sand particle, and that will return the RGB value for either yellow or blue if it's just a sky piece, so to speak. The user controller will calculate cursor positioning based off of user input, and yeah, and that'll go into physics engine for where exactly to spawn a piece, as well as the visualizer for a visual overlay for the cursor. Now, moving on to the demonstration. Boom! And we're going to start by synthesizing that real quick. Should be quick, previously synthesized. Upload it to the FPGA. Cool little trick for you guys. I wanted you guys to know that, chill like that. So, should function, give it some time to boot up. Bam, and we're in. So right off the rip, you can see that I have my little green cursor up here at the top. This is controlled via A and D, and you can see at the top of the screen here, I'll try to get the perfect kind of, there we go, where you can see my user inputs. As I push to the right, cursor moves to the right, push to the left, cursor moves to the left, and the sand dropping is controlled via this switch here. The moment I switch it, you can see that sand spawns, it starts piling up, and it will move almost as if it's in a pile. You can move the cursor as it's spawning. That doesn't mess it up at all. You can just kind of go back and forth as much as you want. Then you can also move over all the way to the right for an edge case scenario. Once we finally get there, it takes a while. And as you can see, it will only pile up on that one side. We have no wraparound issues. And it will only spread left since it is at the farthest right position. We're going to move all the way left there, and as we're doing that, I'm going to show that you can switch off the sand Whoop, and you can switch on the sand as much as you want. You can be fast, you can be quick about it. Boom, boom, boom. And continue dumping it, or not at all. We're going to leave it off for a little bit as we approach that left side of the screen. And wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Boom, we're on the left side of the screen. We're going to watch this guy just kind of drop and spread out to the right. And yeah, looks good, performs well. I think that's everything covered. But thank you for sitting through this presentation, watching this, and thank you TAs for grading this and putting in the hard work. Appreciate it. I'll see y'all later.